back with Planet Explorers 7.6 Alpha, Episode 44, Steam Edition.
I think we need to find a way to go to where the Epiphany crashed. Before that, we need to regroup with all the survivors around here. That'll be your job. Did you get hurt or something? Run along now.
Maybe a service.
Don't die out there. Good luck. You might really need it.
Okay, that was a close one. Now what's that? Ooh, the invisible wall. Bound to be consequences for hitting into this thing. Smooth landing. And takeoff. So, here we go. Newt is searching for a suitable site to build her base camp.
Boosters engaged.
Personally, I always take into account the aesthetics of the area and the resources that you are close by. We're trying something new here, in a new area, and this area's resources will suit my purposes well. An abundance of flora and fauna? Echo?
System ready.
Time to get me a vehicle.
Selecting vehicle.
Time to cover more ground.
Initializing.
Echo, interface.
Command acknowledged. Interface successful. System ready. Awaiting request. Master. Scanning.
Very nice. We'll move back towards the jungle area.
Warning, hostiles detected. Incoming enemy targets. Tactical options available. Advising safe distance. Scanning all systems.
The frame rate is not too great here, but we can work it out. With the 0.8 here, we're soon going to lose all of our progress files when we jump over to that. So it's just a matter of bringing my viewers up to date on the base and what you can really do. All the skills that you've made so far, that you've acquired up to this point, building those little shelters over the mine shafts, all those come into play right here, right now. Now there was a glitch and the game crashed while Newt was in flight. So she's on the ground after it reloads itself back in, and the wonderful invisible wall. Told you there was going to be consequences. Her craft is stuck up in a tree. This is actually kind of funny to me, for all kinds of reasons. We'll have Newt climb up this ladder
Opening
and
map
reach
UI.
the craft that's in the tree
Preparing to
and
engage.
retrieve it.
Accessing GPS. Alert system status.
So she's got her craft back, and some of the
Searching
frame rate
data.
has actually increased.
Selecting vehicle.
Never thought I'd be grateful to a crash,
Initializing.
but thanks. An aerial view of the area where she's going to set up base camp.
Time to intercept. 2 minutes and counting.
I don't know how much material the trees around here will yield, but I'm not moving here to cut them down anyways. Now, as you can see, you cannot put down a power plant. The prefabs like to go on surfaces, building surfaces, but you can put some down on the ground. At least you used to in previous builds. The reason why the power plant will not go down is right there. Assembly core prefab is a prerequisite for placing other prefabs. Got that? So,
Good morning.
take a prefab out and measure it to the area that where you want to work, if you so choose. Newt is scouting around to get the perspective of the area.
Initializing.
Now, she did build a platform there, but she's not going to use it. She's found a more suitable site. She'll go get a better view from the air. While Newt scans the area from the air to get a better lab, let's take a look at the history of planet explorers. From the humble beginnings, the Pathia team went from their concept dreams to this voxel water, better looking landscapes and sunset, a tide. We, the builders, have come from stages like this, up to this, and to this, building our own inner furnitures. Just waiting for the day when you can actually sit in them. Building cafes, mobile ones, skyscrapers. Yes, the modders and the builders have gotten better. And some just woke up one day and saw what the editor can really do. And they expressed that. We've reached the point where we have motherships, massive units. I guess we're ready to cross over that continental divide. Zongpoktos. And of course, bases. What we're really here to talk about, bases. In any shape, size, structure, and anywhere they can be built. The beauty of them is only limited to your imagination. I'm not going to do an elaborate base, nothing like this, not in this build. Because it cannot be saved, but when I do cross over to the 0.8, I'll do a better base and be able to save it. I even send it out as an ISO. The beauty of it, only limited by your imagination and your skill. And when they can be sent out as ISOs, it'll be everybody's imagination working together. We've built things from popular media, shows, and movies. Aerial vehicles. As realistic as can be. We're still working on the transparent glass thing. Sooner or later, we'll have that cracked. The modding community, the building community, and the game builders building this community that you can believe in. If you're not playing this game, I can honestly say you're missing out on some good fun. Even if you've got the free version of it, one of the demos, I think you'll grow to appreciate a game that you can play in peace. You can play with the whole family or with a few buddies, and it's limited just to your imagination. Motherships fly. You can build a dog that flies. It's all up to you. I still want to kill this guy. And of course, this guy wants to kill everyone else, flying sandworm. So, maybe you should come on over, check out the community, give the game a try. This game keeps on going the way it's been going. I don't think anybody will be disappointed. Put some Halo in it. Put some Battlestar Galactica. Put some Space Invaders. You can do just about anything you want. And by working hand in hand with the development team, the game only seems to get better. Grab your Steve Irwin, run grab your pal, and then dash on over to your airstrip and catch the next flight out, because resistance is futile. And join us at Pathia.net, Planet Explorers. Just taking some measurements here. Let's speed things up along. Now we know that we had got to get the assembly core first. We'll build that. Pretty simple build. And we'll find a place for it. Don't like the angle that it's on? Press T and rotate it. Once it goes down, the shields will instantly go up. There, you are now surrounded and encased within a shield. You could have noticed that before I put it down, there was a slightly faded shield where you can kind of tell where you are. And like I said many times before, save a checkpoint before you do things like this. If you don't like where it is, you don't have to pick it up in game, because in the past when you picked it up, it got damaged. Its durability dropped. So if you save it before, you just reload in right before you put it down, and you put it where you want it. Now the building, itself is useless. The prefab will not do a thing without this apartment. And hopefully we get a power plant that looks better than this thing. It looks like if I should be pumping kegs out of it. Of course, with the ability to create objects in the game, what the power plant looks like is irrelevant. Done right, you can encase it in your own power plant. A plant within a plant. I told you I really hate this guy. There goes Newt, thinking to herself the same thing. I really, really hate you! Okay, that monkey's got some serious issues. But if you're tempted and you shoot him, you have the whole pack on your back. Now, I save progress as I go along, because sometimes when you're putting up a building and it gets too close to a tree, it can crash the game. And with sometimes my game running out of memory, I had to install, what's that thing called? Java the other day. My system's been running without it for a long time. Think about it. But apparently if you install Java, you can go into Java by accessing the, what's it called? The control something. I don't believe this. I can't even remember. The control panel on your Windows computer. I don't know what it is for Mac or Linux or any of the others. But into your control panel and look up Java. And then you can go into Java. And Java can be set so that you can send a certain amount of memory to certain games that you choose. By doing that, you can sometimes reduce that Windows insufficient virtual memory thing that goes on. You can actually state how much memory you want. It's like half the memory that what you got can go to a game like this, and you can increase the performance. When they make it more compatible, they work out those bugs. That would be beautiful. Now, you see that I am encasing the structure. I'm not digging away all of the dirt that is there. I haven't touched the dirt at all. I'm leaving the area as pristine as I found it. I'm leaving some of the side walls empty because I'm going to add glass to this structure. Make it as big as you want. Make sure that you make it wide enough that you can walk around it on the inside. Oh yeah. Today's Father's Day. Yes, Sunday, June the 15th. So, happy Father's Day to all those people who are lucky or unlucky dads. Can't have one without the other. Yes, to all the lucky and the unlucky dads out there, happy Father's Day. Now, you can always add furniture to the inside of your buildings when you are done. Presently, I'm just going to make sure I get the glass to look the way how I want it to. That's a struggle in itself. A bit of advice. This is just what I do. Now I'm playing this game out on the Steam version. What happens when your internet goes down and you can't log into Steam and you can't start the game because it won't log into whatever server it needs to log into? Well, I download the standalone version as well. The Steam version always comes out first. But I always make sure that I download the standalone and load it somewhere else. By doing that, I can play the game. Because my saves always load. It always goes to my documents. To your game saves. I can play the game on my computer without an internet connection, or I can play it by logging into the Steam browser. If one goes down, I have another one, and I can just continue from where I left off. Steam will update when it comes on, so there's no hassle there. Like I said before, I have a really sucky internet provider. So when the internet's down, I can't log in or do what I need to get done. I activate my other version and just play on that. If the Steam interface is making you lag or something too much, do the home version. Standalone. Keep them both. I'm very tired today. Been going non-stop for the past couple of weeks. Not with the game, just things in life. And we ain't making it any easier. And the economy, well, just want to line up all these politicians and slap them. But can't do that. Their motto should be wrecking your country one day at a time. Or one bill at a time. They always gotta pass some bill in Parliament or in Congress, wherever they might be. It has repercussions for the poor working man, or just the poor man in general. stuff like that that makes me wish that I was on a planet like Maria. You know what? You can do whatever you want. Hey Bill? What? Oh, no. Hey Bill. Oh no, sorry. I've built myself a generator. And I'm going with that. I watched a video on YouTube, read up some things, and watched a news clip. A woman was actually charged for living off the grid. She needed to have running water and electricity in her home. Otherwise, they were going to evict her. And she was a widow. I guess she was working on getting solar power things, so she had things that gave her electricity naturally. But the utilities, when they found out, had a problem. I mean, that is how they make their money after all. So you can kind of understand that. But their reactions would be heinous indeed. I would love to be on a planet like Maria. Gather my own resources, build my own stuff. Don't have to depend on anyone or anything. Like in the corner shop.
Damn, son.
Some structures you don't even need a roof. It's kind of like an open concept storage area. But a door or a doorway, good idea. I'm already kicking myself that I've done this, and the building looks good enough that I wish that I could save it and take it over to the 0.8. But, oh well, it's not the first base that I've lost. Now, if you open the interface of your colony, you'll see that it'll actually tell you how many buildings you're allowed to have. Whether it be, of course, 1 assembly core per base, 3 power plants, but you can upgrade. When you upgrade, you can add more power plants or more storage buildings. Got my repair center going on and my recycle. 2 very important things. The grid of the power plants shine outward, let you see what it's also powering, what it has encompassed. So when you're looking at the power plant in the colony UI, you'll actually notice that 1 power plant may actually be linked to a building. Top them up by the button in the right hand corner that says add fuel. Click that once you have fuel in your inventory. On the next episode, we'll continue the building of this base camp. See how it turns out. So, moved on from one structure, going into another. See, this will be like my building area. Well, this is the Marauder with Planet Explorers 7.6 Alpha, the Steam Edition. Newt's Journeys. I'm out. Special thanks to IncomeTech.com for the royalty-free music.
I'll go with Alfonso to the settlement. I agree with him that we Martians and the Earth are completely separated from them. If we all live together, there'll be too much tension from the incident. Even though I have a hard time trusting any Earth, I still do believe that if we want to succeed on this planet, we need to work together. Thanks.